So Garth, this car is worth as much as $275,000. It's got dirt all over it.
Well, we elected not to clean it. This car is fresh out of the long-term owner's garage. We will occasionally find a car that has been preserved or simply parked in a long-term owner's garage, sometimes for decades, and bring it to auction exactly as it is. And we find that collectors really like to step in at that point rather than an interpretation or something that's partially restored.
It's almost like you found the car yourself, even though you really didn't.
Well, exactly. And at this point, a buyer of this car can elect to do anything he'd like to do. This car is a great candidate for preservation, to stay exactly the way it is and just to be sympathetically cleaned and gotten running, functioning, and display its current finishes.
Is this car seriously worth more money with dirt?
At this point, we feel that it is, because the fact is we're not going to restore the car. The consignor elected not to restore the car, either for his own collection or in advance of the auction. So to sort of emphasize the fact that this is a car that has been kept in storage and in single ownership for many years, the dirt kind of accentuates that fact. Yep.
Is this an emerging trend in collector cars, or has that always been the case? That there have always been those collectors that like them fresh?
Well, it certainly hasn't always been the case. Really, in the last 10, 12 years, the preservation movement has really taken hold at major concord. And in the 70s and 80s, it seems that everything got restored. It was in the hands of an enthusiast. It would come apart and be painted and put back together and driven. And it's the few cars that weren't discovered during that time that are today's preservation cars. And I think it's a fantastic trend because it shows people really how the cars were. Not everything has to be just perfect. The fascinating thing is the preservation classes are getting very popular. When you see a car like this, and this really stands out, like you said, in a room like this, they tend to draw a crowd. People will come up and say, well, where's this been? What is its story?
Yeah, that's the new